I beg your pardon, right around the wicket this time. Batsman playing upishly towards the long on region, just a single. Wild throw, but there was a good backup, so no extra run. Now we'll have Pratik Pandit who will be taking strike against the bowling of Aditya. He is taking guard from the umpire Dharmasundar Shakya. Very good sight to see. A young cricketer. Good stance. Compact stance. Outside the off-stump, that's a wide ball. Young batsman. One can just appreciate the determination, the application this young batsman has displayed. Trying to run it down towards the third man region, end of the over. So first over is completed. 2 runs on the board. Maiden School, they are chasing a target of 154 runs to win the game in 20 overs. Very important game for them. They need to win this game. Whereas Swapnil Rupa Kheti is a new bowler. Swapnil, which means a dreamy. So now we have dreamy bowler operating from the northern end. Tall guy, well spread out field. It's a combination of left-hander and the right-hander. Birun Joshi. Bowled him onto the back foot. Swapnil is striking in the very first ball of his over. Birun Joshi going back to the pavilion dejectedly. He did a wonderful bowling, but in terms of batting, he has failed. So he's going back to the pavilion. Maiden School losing their wicket in the second over of the innings. So now we have new batsmen approaching towards the center. Nirakar Bhaktara is a new batsman. So now we have 2 right-handers at the center. 5 fielders on the offside and 4 fielders on the onside. Swapnil is the bowler. 1 slip. Closing fielder for new batsman Nirakar. This time trying to drive that ball but making no contact with the ball whatsoever. On the offside we have 1 slip, third man, point, covers, mid-off region, and on the onside we have 1 fine leg, square leg, mid-wicket, mid-on. So it's combination of 5 fielders on the offside and 4 fielders on the onside. Beaten outside the off-stump, bounce and swing as well. Batsman was compelled to come onto the front foot and play that shot, and the ball just swung past his bat. Very lucky indeed, the ball not taking the outside edge of the blade. So he's still at the crease. This time batsman manages to play towards the point region, but the ball had gone straight to the fielder, so no chance of a run. Maiden School, they have already lost a wicket. They are chasing a huge chasing a target of 153 runs to win the game. I beg your pardon, 154 runs to win the game. 2 runs on the board for them, having lost a wicket. Plays that one straight to the covers, no run taken. So very tidy bowling by Swapnil. Having got a wicket in this over, he's bowling to a good line length, keeping the batsman quiet, giving no room to the batsman to free his arms. This time, playing that one towards the cover region, though not for run. So it's a maiden wicket for Swapnil. Excellent bowling by Swapnil. His name suggests as dreamy. So he is converting his dream into reality by bowling to a good line length and taking a wicket, and also bowling a maiden over in this. Pratik Pandit is the new batsman. I beg your pardon, the same batsman at the strike now. Young cricketer. Aditya is the bowler. Bowling from the southern end, jersey number 11, Aditya. He is the skipper of Nightingale School. That's a white ball. Pratik Pandit on strike now against Aditya. Outside the off-stump, trying to extract pace. But when you try to bowl too many fast balls, you are compromising with the line and length. Once again, the ball pitched outside the off and middle stump and moved further away. So Aditya extracting bounce and swing as well, keeping the young cricketer quiet at the moment. Pratik Pandit. This time drawing the batsman onto the front foot and compelling the batsman to play a drive shot, but beating him all ends up. Pratik Pandit is yet to open his account. Once again outside the off-stump, going for a big drive but missing completely. This time playing that one confidently by this young batsman, coming onto the front foot and playing that one shot in the copybook style. If you want to learn how to play a defensive stroke, this is an exemplary. Coming onto the front foot, bringing bat and bat locked together and defending the ball. White ball this time outside the off-stump. One can really appreciate the confidence, the determination this young lad has shown while batting. This time beating the batsman all ends up end of the over. So 3 overs have been completed. And the score is now 4 runs for the loss of 1 wicket. Maiden School, 2 batsmen at the crease. Nirakar Bhakta Rai and Pratik Pandit. Both of them yet to open their account. So once again it will be Swapnil, Rupa Kheti. This time batsman playing that one towards the backward point region just for a single. There was a fielder. So the batsman will be satisfied with the single. So batsman Pratik Pandit having some problem with his pads. The players helping to tie up his pads. Now he is taking guard from the umpire Ravindra Gupta. A good sight to see a young cricketer. Full toss won this time, and the batsman was taken a bit by surprise and just defending that one. A class 3 student, I beg your pardon. He is in class 5 at the moment. He studies in class 5. This time beaten all ends up. A frustrating time for the bowlers. And this batsman very much at the crease, consuming too many balls, frustrating the batsmen, bowlers, I beg your pardon. Let me tell you, he is yet to open his account. Playing upishly and this time taken in the covers region. So Pratik Pandit departs without scoring, but he has shown a lot of character, a lot of determination, and definitely if this player is groomed and coached properly, definitely he holds tremendous possibilities in the coming days. Maiden School losing their first wicket at the total of 5 runs. In fact, this is the second wicket to have fallen for them. And in the commentary box now, I'm being joined by Mr. Kim Tapa. He is Angel Sports Academy and Recreation Center's chairman and CEO. He has played cricket in India at university level, and he is also a state level football player, and his profession is in IT information technology, and he is also the parent of Joy Thapa, who is representing Media's Parenting School, who will be batting very soon. So Kim Thapa, good afternoon and very warm welcome to the commentary box.
Thank you. Good afternoon, sir. It's a great pleasure that you have called me in the commentary box.
Well, you said you have played cricket in India at the university player. So how was your experience when you were in India playing cricket? And
Well, talking about my cricketing background, see, being a Nepalese, and at that time, it was during 1990s, 1990-91, very few people believe that even Nepalese can play cricket. And I was a very odd man out there. Everyone thought that Nepalese are born for athletics and football, and I was one who was playing cricket. So it was like it was very surprising for them. Like even a Nepali can play cricket. So it was quite interesting. So I played cricket at school level, then at college level, and local tournaments I played many, and it was really very nice experience. But nowadays, our kids, they are having lots of support. You can see us parents coming here and supporting our kids. But those were the days when there was very little support. There wasn't too much opportunities, especially coming from an army background. My father was in Indian Army, so we were brought up to become a Lauri, maybe Lauri, and playing cricket. Cricket was it was never in their mind. So there was very little support. It was very it's very difficult to even buy a bat or a pad, sir.
So new batsman at the crease is Prashant Pandit, the brother of the batsman who was dismissed, Pratik Pandit. This time, lovely delivery. Batsman coming onto the front foot and playing that one defensively towards the short extra cover region. Well, you said you were in India. Which part, in which state of India?
My father being in army, so army kids, they have to travel all over India. So you cannot say like which part. But this I am from this 14 GTC background, 14 Gorkha Training Center, which is based in Shimla Hills, Sobatu. So you can say that, yeah, from Himachal Pradesh. But I have been to Calcutta, Bangalore, and many other places in India, Chandigarh. I was, I got my higher education from Chandigarh. I did my bachelor's from Kurukshetra University, and Himachal University also. Okay, so from being from a army background all over India.
Batsman taking guard from the umpire, Dharmasundar Shakya. 5 fielders on the offside and 4 fielders on the onside. Manoj Khadka is the bowler, left arm spin bowler. This time, batsman trying to play off his pads, making no contact with the ball whatsoever. End of the over. Now, 5 overs have been completed. Score is now 8 runs for the loss of 2 wickets. At the moment, I am in conversation with Mr. Kim Thapa, the chairman and CEO of Angels Sports Academy and Recreation Center. Well, Mr. Kim, could you tell us something about what are the activities being done at your Angels Sports Academy and Recreation Center?
Yeah, Angels Sports Academy and Recreation Center. It is based at Manamaiju, Samudaik to Manamaiju. And we have got nearly 15 ropenis of land where we run this sports training center come recreation center. And the main aim, the objective behind opening this recreation center come training center was to make Manamaiju a sporting hub that could, that could help young sportsmen, that could show the pathways for the young sportsmen. And also, not only that, but they could develop their personality and they could learn their life traits, life skills. Those are the things. And talking about the activities in Angel Sports Academy and Recreation Center, it is a multi-sports venue, but it is mainly focused on cricket. Yeah, but there are, I say, cricket facility, excellent cricket facility. I think one of the biggest cricket academy in Nepal. Because it is based on 15 ropenis of land. You have a very small, a good small ground where the juniors can play matches. Even the seniors also can play matches with some restrictions. Yeah, of course. And you have got their football ground, 7-a-side football ground, a basketball court. Also, we have combined it with the cultural part. So we have combined this cultural aspect and the sporting aspect. We thought that this could also be a professionally a viable thing to do. Plus, we'll be doing some, service to the nation, and it would be better. It would be our great luck if we can produce some players from that academy, which could represent Nepal, especially cricketers who could play in the World Cup for Nepal.
This time ball drifting down the leg side. That's a wide ball signal by Ravindra Gupta. And in this academy, who are the coaches coaching cricket?
Okay, a very senior coach of Nepal, Mr. Sunus Bhatrai, he is our coach, cricket coach. So he's overseeing all the cricketing activities over there. There are other coaches, some national players, Raj Rizal, Mr. Rajbir Singh, Mr. Prem Tamang, who are also helping Mr. Sunil sir, but being cricketers, they cannot devote their time fully there. So we have gone for Mr. Sunus Bhatrai, who is not a player, he's a certified coach from Patiala. So I think our students or cricketers are in very safe hands and will soon produce very good results.
And how about your academy organizing cricket tournaments? Have you organized cricket tournaments before, or you are planning to organize cricket tournaments in the coming days?
Yeah, this Angel Sports Academy and Recreations comes with an objective of not only producing quality players, but also managing sporting events. That is in our objectives. So I was recently, just now, a few minutes back, talking to Mr. Very senior coach, Mr. Arun Aliraj sir, about we planning to organize some tournaments in the coming days. We'll start with smaller tournaments. First of all, what this school cricket league, it's a wonderful concept, and this concept was there in our agenda as well. But what that is a bit different. Our agenda is our objective is to conduct a junior cricket league, okay, under 13 cricket league. We are going for junior under 13 cricket league. Maybe it may be inter academy, inter school. That we have still not decided. We'll have to see the response. But what we see over here in Nepal, I know maybe economically it's very feasible that they call it a league. But these leagues, they just finish in like 2 weeks, 3 weeks. So my format of league is like, just like it happens in, European countries, that they will be, these budding cricketers, under 13 or maybe under 16 cricketers, they will be playing at least for 4-5 months league. It will be league. So it will be something like home and away, maybe though the cricket grounds are not there, but they can play each other twice, maybe 10 schools. This is how we are planning. And will be, maybe there might not be that 11 players, say, Zaruri China ki 11 players, maybe even schools, because there might be not a full team. So teams can be like, come from talent hunt, or maybe like you can play 9 aside as well, or 7 aside. And with a compulsory inclusion of 2 goal player. That is the concept that we are working on, and with your good wishes and with the support of this cricketing fraternity in Nepal, I hope we'll soon, this plan will come into fruition.
It's a wonderful concept. But like say, I want to ask you one question. Your concept is good, but so here, next wicket falls, 3 wickets down for Meridian School, run out in the form of wicket has fallen. There you can see in action replay how the batsman got run out. Good fielding, good pick up and throw, and the batsman was not within the crease, and wicket-keeper whipping off the bells quickly before the batsman could regain the crease. So while I was talking about this, your concept, it's a wonderful one, but since you said that it's going to run for 4 or 5 months, what about the academic session? Won't it affect the academic session of the boys who are studying in different schools? How you are going to work it out? How you are going to manage it?
Yeah, it will not affect the academic part, because these leagues will be mainly played on weekends, especially on Saturdays and holiday seasons. And also, if it clashes with the exams, what we'll do is like tentative dates will be fixed. But the final dates will be fixed before maybe 2 3 weeks. Two schools which are to play, they will decide their dates, where they feel comfortable. If their dates are not matching, then we'll like another team jumps in. That's how. Not, but it will not be done like 2 3 days back. It will be done like 2 weeks or 3 weeks पहिलाबाट नै यो प्लानिङ त्यो प्रकारले गर्न सकिन्छ. And this, I think this sort of concept is run in Ireland, I think, Bradford League they say, and even in England they're having this junior leagues. Australia also they have Big Bash League they call it. Okay, 20 cricket league I think something. I'm not sure. That's why I think it's very important to groom these children from very young age. If you are really serious about the cricket. So even so, I think it will be a very good concept to encourage cricket and to imbibe, the cricketing culture in our society, our country. We can see very positive changes. Just yesterday only, Nepal team won its first ODI series. It's a thing of glory for all of us Nepalese. And I think these changes, these things, are a very great sign for a future, potential cricketing, giant. I see Nepal as a future cricketing giant. After 15 years, I think Nepal will be a cricketing power.
So fourth wicket have fallen for Meridian School now. New batsman at the crease is Joy Thapa. He is the youngest player in this game, 9 years of age, that you can see. Steely determination, confidence level seems to be very high. The way he is holding the bat, his stance, compact one. Back leaf this time, defending that ball. And it will be a great joy for his parent, Mr. Kim Thapa, who is in conversation with me, having a chat with me. Also, he is watching his son playing in front of his eyes. Great moment for you, Mr. Thapa. Kim.
Yes, you are right, sir. It is a joy. And why his name is Joy is because I believe, as a parent, every parent believe, that he will bring joy to the Nepalese cricket. That's my dream. So yeah, it's an immense feeling. And watching my own son play, let's hope he will perform well.
Manoj Yadav once again bowling from the northern end, right arm over the wicket. Prashant Pandit on strike now. He's the captain of the Meridian School. A lot of responsibilities on his shoulders. This time coming onto the front foot and defending that one from the middle part of the bat, and the ball goes to cover region. Yesterday in the third ODI match played between UAE and Nepal, the skipper Paras Khadka leading from the front and playing a wonderful knock, a swashbuckling innings. 115 runs to be precise, the first century maker from Nepal in ODI games. So he has written his name in the annals of Nepalese cricket with golden words. So whenever the game of cricket of Nepal will be speaking of, his name will come first as the first century maker in ODI games. And at the moment I'm in conversation with Mr. Kim Thapa. He is the chairman and CEO of Angel Sports Academy and Recreation Center. State level football player, cricketer, played up to university level in India, and by professionally he is in IT, information technology. This time ball pitching outside the ostrom and beating the batsman all ends up. So a lot of work to be done for the Meridian School to win this game. They not only have to conserve their wickets, they have to score runs as well. But at the moment, it's not happening. Bowlers bowling to a good line and length, keeping the batsman quiet. Maiden School under pressure. Captain has just come in, and he is being joined by a young cricketer, Joy Thapa. As you heard a few moments ago, his father, Kim Thapa, says that it's a joy to watch such wonderful young cricketers indulging in competitive cricket. They have shown determination, guts. This time batsman playing that one up officially, but the ball will drop in the no man's land. Three fielders converging at the same point to stop the ball. Meanwhile, batsman crossing over for a couple of runs. Good wicket running between the wickets by these two batsmen. Did you watch the yesterday's game between UAE and Nepal?
Yeah, due to the tight schedule, I couldn't watch it on YouTube, but I was following. I kept on asking about the, wickets, and because I was at the academy yesterday while the game was going on. Yeah, I couldn't watch it, but it was indeed really a very, very good inning from our captain, Mr. Captain, Mr. Cricket, I would say, Paras Karka. Salute to him, salute to Nepalese team for the wonderful victory.
Score is now 18 runs on the board for the loss of 4 wickets. 18 runs, 18 run. 4 wicket को नुकसानीमा. Maiden School ओले बैटिङ गर्ने क्रममा कनिष्ठ खेलाडी जोय थापाले स्ट्राइकमा. यस बललाई उनले रक्षात्मक शैलीमा खेलिदिए. जोय थापा 3 कक्षामा अध्ययनरत. उनको उमेर 9 वर्ष र यिनका पिताश्री अहिले भीम थापा हाम्रो कमेन्ट्री बक्समा. उहाँसँग कुराकानीको क्रम जारी नै रहनेछ यस खेलको दौरानमा. ब्याकफुटमा गएर सो बलले पुल गरिदिए, यद्यपि टाइमिङ ठिक हुन सकिएन. बल सिधै उता क्षेत्ररक्षकको दिशामा सर्ट मिड विकेटमा. ब्याकफुटमा गएर सो बललाई खेलिदिएका छन् कभर्समा, सर्ट कभर्सको दिशामा. फ्लाइटेड बल, यसपटक ब्याट्सम्यान बिट भएका छन्. यो ओभरको समाप्ति भएको छ. Well, like I said, I want to ask you one more question. Nepal has obtained ODI status, and our next aim is to obtain test status. But at the moment, what we have seen is that we are playing too much of T20 formats. So what do you think? Isn't it high time that we should have longer version of the game of cricket, ODI format, 2-day, 3-day formats being played to develop the overall development of cricketers?
Sir, that's a very good question. Yeah, with too much of short format cricket, these short format cricket is going to affect on the techniques of young budding cricketers, where only scoring runs, big hikes, cross-batted shots, playing in the air. This looks very fancy, But the real cricket, if we really want to develop cricket, we want to be a cricketing power in the future, we need to have 3-day matches. Yeah, maybe 5-day matches are not possible, but 3-day matches we should go for. And there should be more limited, like 50 overs matches and 3-day matches played in 3-day, maybe 2-day, at least for the 2 innings games. There has to be these sort of tournaments where young cricketers learn about the real technique of the cricket, basic, how you stay at the wickets, how you play to the different conditions and how you play at the different situations. When the pitch is fresh, the pitch has moisture, there you have a different technique. And in the middle overs, when in the afternoon time, when the sun is shining, you have different techniques. And when there is a wear and tear of wickets, then you have to, you got to have another skills. Those are the skills that make you a cricketer. And now I see, this emerging, another format that is 10 cricket, T10. I'm not so excited about that cricket. I hope ICC does something so that these, this cricket formats doesn't come to, it might be a time when the matches will be decided on toss. Why you play? So I think, yeah, the focus should be much more on the longer version of the game.
Meanwhile, the score moves up to now 23 runs on the board for a loss of 4 wickets. 24 runs score at the moment. Rectification is required on the scoreboard. 24 रन को अवस्था कुल योगफल बैट्समैन अहिले क्रिजमा हुन् जय थापा स्ट्राइकमा अहिले जोरदार अपील गरेका छन् यद्यपि बल लेफ्टभन्दा 12 पिच भएकाले कुनै पनि जोखिम भएन यो ओभरको समाप्ति भएको छ 10 ओभर सम्पन्न कुल योगफल अब 24 4 विकेटको क्षतिमा लक्ष्य 154 रन जितका निमित्त Now talking about this game, very important game for the Meridian side. Losing one game and one match was washed out owing to rain factor. And to stay in contention for the semi-final berth, it's very important that this game has to be won. But at the moment, the situation is, your team's innings is in doldrums. 24 runs on the board, 4 wickets gone, just 10 overs remaining. What do you think? What should be the strategy of your remaining batsmen in this game now?
See, this Meridian International School team is a very, very young team. This team is, that is a good shot. So it is a very young team. You can say half of the team, they are under 13, I think. So the focus for them is to play as much as over as they can. Maybe if they can play 20 overs, that is a win for them. So we are not necessarily looking at winning the games. What we are interested and what we want them is to have exposure, very good exposure at this young level. So, win and loss, yeah, it does matter. But with this young team, this is a learning curve, great learning curve for them. And the focus is mainly to play as much as they can, as good as they can.
Here the batsman is out, playing for defensive stroke going forward, but he was beaten all ends up and he could not regain his crease. Good stumping done by the wicketkeeper, so now 5th wicket to fall for Meridian School at a total of 26 runs. Joy Thapa going back to the pavilion. He spent worthwhile time at the crease, though he didn't run scores. He has shown great determination. Let me tell you, although he couldn't score run, but he has won the appreciation of all the guys who are watching this game, especially even our viewers will appreciate the fact that this young boy has shown steely determination not to be caught down by the pace bowlers or senior bowlers who are bowling to a good line length. He has shown his determination to stay at the wicket, and definitely if this young lad is groomed properly, definitely, and hone his skills in the coming days, definitely we see a promising cricketer. So now new batsman at the crease for Meridian School. 26 runs on the board for loss of 5 wickets. Sardul Bhatta is a new batsman, a lot of responsibilities on his shoulders. Stumping, and once again the batsman is stumped, playing across the line and paying the penalty. His foot was not within the crease when he played a shot. No hesitation for the squad umpire Ravindra Gupta to rule him stump out. So 6 wicket to fall for Meridian School. So before we wrap up this session, your last words for this tournament.
Yeah, as I said before, this is School Cricket League. This is a wonderful, wonderful concept. When I first thought about this, I really loved the idea, like schools competing against each other, and the 3 or 4 boys coming from talent hunt. Those students who miss out because of their school not participating, they get a chance. They get a chance to showcase their talent in a talent hunt, and then they can play here. So it is overall, it's a great concept. I know that there have been many difficulties organizing this tournament, and there might not have been that much of support in the beginning. But I think this School Cricket League should continue each year. This is a great concept, and this year you have shown that you are serious people, serious professionals who are working to develop cricket in Nepal, and you will get back the love and the support next year. I bet you that. If you don't lose your spirits, next year it is going to be very, very good. There will be much more support. Even Indal Sports Academy and Recreation Center, as the CEO of the company, I would try to extend my helping hands in whatever way we can develop the sports, the cricket in our country. And from Kim Thapa and at the Sports Academy and Recreation Center, I would like to say very good afternoon and goodbye. Thank you. Thanks for giving me this opportunity.
Thank you very much, Mr. Kim, for joining us and sharing your experiences, your ideas, and definitely we would expect that your academy will do wonders in terms of developing the game of cricket and also producing some world beaters in the coming days. And best of luck for the coming days.
Thank you, sir. Thank you very much, sir. Thank you.
So I was in conversation with Mr. Kim Thapa, Chairman and CEO of Angels Sports Academy and Recreation Center. "26 runs on the board for a loss of 6 wickets, 12th over in progress." This time trying to run it down. The ball, and he did the same, and the ball batsman now threw for 2 runs. It's a bye, in fact. "28 runs on the board for the loss of 6 wickets. Meridian School, they are chasing a target of 154 runs to win the game. Manoj Khadka is the bowler this time. Batsman playing that one up pitchly towards the square leg region for 4 runs. This time ball drifting down the leg side. An opportunity for the batsman to score off, and he accepting that opportunity gleefully and dispatching it over the square leg region for 4 runs. So score moves up to now 32 runs on the board for Meridian School. Manoj Khadka once again. A fielder has been stationed at mid-on region now. Down the leg side. half-hearted appeal, but no reaction from the umpire whatsoever. Our umpires, Mr. Ravindra Gupta and Dharmasundar Shakya. This time, umpire Ravindra Gupta raises his dreaded finger up, and the batsman departs a wicket for Manoj Kharka. So 7th wicket to fall for Meridian School. 32 runs on the board. 12th over in progress of the innings. There you can see in action replay the way he got out. Playing across the line and paying the penalty. He was caught in plumb front of the wicket. No problem for the umpire Ravindra Gupta to rule him LBW out. So I was talking about our match officials for today's game. Ravindra Gupta and Dharmasundar Shakya, 2 umpires on the field, and our official scorer Ishwar Raya, and I, your commentator Sanjeev Lama Yulmo, providing you commentaries in Nepalese and English language. Abhinav Paudel is a new batsman at the crease. 32 runs on the board for the loss of 7 wickets. Bowled him this time. Moving away and trying to play that shot. Trying to play a fancy shot. Loses his wicket. So Manoj Kharka very much on the verge of hat-trick. We have already seen a hat-trick being performed by Ajay Dev of Rajan Memorial School in this tournament. If Manoj Kharka does so, it will be the second time a hat-trick being performed in this tournament. But it's early to say. 32 runs on the board for Meridian School for the loss of 8 wickets. 12th over in progress. 154 is the target. Today good weather, clear sky with few patches of clouds in the sky. During winter season it's very good, you know. We love to stay in the sunlight, bask in the sun, get some warmth. Now we see another young cricketer approaching towards the center. Prakshit Kumar is on strike now. Young warrior with a lot of determination and enthusiasm on strike. Down the leg side, that's a wide ball. So 1 run in the form of extra for Meridian School. The way the game is progressing at the moment, the match very much in the grasp of Nightingale scored. Bowled him this time. So hat-trick. So second time the hat-trick has been performed in this match, and this time it's been done by Manoj Kharka. Congratulations for your wonderful bowling performance. So this is the second time a hat-trick has been performed. The first one it was by Ajay Dev of Rajan Memorial School. And Manoj Kharka this time replicating the feat of performing a hat-trick. It's a rare occurrence in a cricket where a bowler performs a hat-trick. First one was LBW and the 2 next batsmen were bowled out. Wonderful bowling performance. So 9 wickets have fallen. So now just the last wicket approaching towards the center. The target is 154 to win the game. Herculean task. It looks impossible target, but in cricket, nothing is impossible. Miracles do happen, and as I have been saying that miracles do happen, and it happens once in a blue moon, and today might be the blue moon, and miracle can happen. You never know. Drives this one back to the bowler, though not for run. Going for a mighty hill, missing completely. Direct hit and given out. So the Meridian School innings folded up for 34 runs in 12.3 overs. So it has been a one-sided affair in which Nightingale School, they have won the game by a huge margin of 119 runs in this match. As a short recap of this match, Meridian winning the toss and electing to field first. Nightingale School putting up a good total of 153 runs, losing 7 wickets in 20 overs. And later on, when Meridian School coming out chasing the target, they could muster just 34 runs in just 12.3 overs before getting all out. So, which means Nightingale School winning the game by 119 runs. So they have won 3 games out of 4 games, which means they have qualified for the semi-final berth in this school league cricket tournament. Congratulations to them. Nightingale School becomes the second team to qualify for the semi-final berth after Gyan Kunj School. Testing, check. Team members, shortly we'll be having the presentation ceremony here. So today we saw in a one-sided affair match, Nightingale School winning the game by a huge margin of 1-1, 9 runs, whereby they have qualified for the semi-final berth.
Testing. एउटा कुर्सी लिएर आउनु कुर्सी माथि त्यो स्पिकर राख्नु होला अलि टाढा राख्नुहोस् त्यो कुर्सी यता यता रितेशजी अलि यता अलि टाढा राख यता 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 राख्नु Testing. दुवै टिमका खेलाडीहरू यता अगाडि आइदिनु होला पुरस्कार वितरण समारोहका लागि Both the team members along with the match officials are kindly requested to assemble here in front of this billboard of the School League Cricket Tournament for the presentation ceremony. Please, we are getting late. Hello, testing. While we are about to begin our presentation ceremony, silence please now, we are about to begin our presentation ceremony. We are about to begin our presentation ceremony, please. So silence please. Good afternoon, dear friends, and welcome to this presentation ceremony. While in today's match, which was played between Nightingale School and Meriden School, in the morning, Meriden School winning the toss and electing to bowl first, Nightingale School finishing at 153 runs, losing 7 wickets in allotted 20 overs. Clapping for them. And later on, the Meriden School, comprising young cricketers, chasing the target of 154 runs to win the game, they were restricted to just 34 runs in 12.3 overs, whereby Nightingale School winning the game by a huge margin of 119 runs. Congratulations to the winning side, which means Nightingale School, having won all the 3 games there, also qualify for the semi-final berth of this school cricket tournament. So congratulations to the winning side. And today in our presentation party, we have with our special guests, we are being joined by MD of Startup Education Foundation situated in Balaju, Mrs. Sunita Pandey, our chief guest. And also we have with us the company of Mr. Kim Papa, Chairman and CEO of Angel Sports Academy and Education Center. We are happy to have you here. It's an honor to have you here. Now may I call upon the losing captain to please come forward to have a short kurakani with me. Losing captain. कप्तान जी आजको इस खेलमा जुन हिसाबको खेलको हामीले अपेक्षा गरेको थियौं त्यो अपेक्षाकृत खेल हुन सकेन।
सानो थियो अहिले फर्स्ट स्टेजमा हो यो हामीले ठुलो कुराहरू खेल्नु
र अब चाहिँ तपाईले खेलको यसो मूल्याङ्कन गर्दाखेरि चाहिँ कुन जुन विभाग छ त्यो विभागमा सुधार ल्याउनु पर्ने आवश्यकता देख्नुहुन्छ तपाई?
ब्याटिङ र फिल्डिङमा इम्प्रुभमेन्ट चाहिन्छ।
कुराकानीको निमित्त धन्यवाद भने अब तपाईको अन्तिम एउटा खेल बाँकी छ त्यो खेलको निमित्त हामी सबै तर्फबाट हार्दिक मङ्गल र शुभकामना। So that now may I call upon a winning captain to please come forward to have a conversation with me. कप्तान जी तपाईँ चाहिँ थोरै बोल्नुहुन्छ, तपाईँ क्विज कन्टेस्टमा भाग लिनुभयो जस्तो गर्नुहुन्छ नि। अब मैले चाहिँ अब 10-15 वटा शब्दको चाहिँ प्रयोग गर्छु भने तपाईँ खालि एउटा शब्द मात्र सीमित हुनुहुन्छ, किन होला? टाइम नबर्बाद गर्ने। ल त ठिक छ, उसो भए कप्तान जी यहाँलाई हार्दिक बधाई छ। धन्यवाद। सेमी फाइनलमा पुग्नु सफल हुनुभएको छ, त्यसको लागि पनि तपाईले चाहिँ हार्दिक बधाई छ भने अबको चाहिँ अब यो प्रतियोगिता जित्ने सम्भावना कति प्रतिशत देख्नुहुन्छ तपाईँ?
95-100।
तर अब अन्तिम खेल बाँकी छ, सेमिफाइनलमा प्रवेश गरिसक्नु भएको छ भने अब अन्तिम खेलमा खेलाडीहरूको कुनै चेन्जेस होला कि अरू जुन खेल्न नपाएका खेलाडीहरूले मौका दिनुहुन्छ होला कि?
अर्को खेलाडीले नि मौका दिन्छ।
Okay, thanks for talking. Best of luck for your remaining match.
Thank you.
The winning captain. Now we are about to declare the man the match award. And today we saw a wonderful bowling performance. Hat-trick coming up. 3 overs, 1 maiden, 8 runs, 4 wickets. Now the match award goes to Manoj Kharka. So you will receive this coupon of 1100 from the hands of our guest, Mr. Tiptop. You will be giving this coupon. Mr. Tiptop, you will be giving the coupon. 1100 rupees from coupon from Tiptop. You can have samosas, vada pav, masala dosa, and man of the match award, this trophy. And now our chief guest, Mrs. Sunita Pandey, will be handing over this trophy, man of the match award for a wonderful bowling performance. Manoj Kharka, after receiving the award, please come over here. I need to talk to you. Manoj Kharka, तपाईले देखेर मेरो मन धड्का। गाउँकीले बलिङ प्रदर्शन गर्नुभयो, कतिको सन्तुष्टि हुनुहुन्छ तपाईँ? सन्तुष्टि हुनुहुन्छ?
सन्तुष्टि त धेरै नै छ सर। अस्तिदेखि लिन खोजेको थिएँ म्यानेजरमा, अस्ति गर्ने बेला नि अब अर्कोमा गयो, हिजो अर्कोमा गयो, आज जे होस् आफैको खुसी लागिरहेको छ। टिमको पनि राम्रो प्रदर्शन थियो।
तपाईँको टिम सेमिफाइनलमा पुग्न सफल भएको छ भने कस्तो लागिरहेछ तपाईँको? तपाईँलाई
सर खुसी धेरै लागिरहेछ, तर अब अहिलेसम्म जितेको टिमहरूमा सबै स्ट्रङै थियो है। अब आउने झन् स्ट्रङ हुन्छ, अब त्यसमा झन् हाम्रो टिमले राम्रो गर्नुपर्ने हुन्छ। सो वी आर डुइङ बेस्ट।
र मनोजजी, एउटा कुरो म के प्रश्न गर्न चाहन्छु भने अब कुन डिपार्टमेन्टलाई चाहिँ अझै सुधार गर्नुपर्ने आवश्यकता देख्नुहुन्छ तपाईँ?
म मेनली गर्दा फिल्डिङ र बलिङ वे आर गुड प्रोग्रेस, बट ब्याटिङमा लिटल अलिकति ध्यान दिनुपर्ने हुन्छ हामीले, जसले गर्दा हामीले जित्न सक्छौँ।
Okay, thanks for talking and best of luck for the rest of the matches, and once again congratulations for your wonderful performance.
Thank you, sir. Thank you.
So with this, ladies and gentlemen, concludes everything here from the presentation ceremony, and thanks our guests for honoring us and gracing this occasion with your magnificent presence. Thank you very much.